Well, hello class. I'm Jim Hoover, and your instructor for the Healthcare, Informatics, and Technology course this semester. I'm looking forward to all of your videos, just like I'm embarrassing myself talking to nobody. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do the same. So post those videos as soon as you can, and let me see who's who. In your videos, introduce yourself, just like I'm doing. Tell me a bit about your educational background. Tell me what it is you're hoping to get out of the course. And any other pertinent information about yourself, hobbies, what have you, where you live. Anything that might be of interest to the students and myself. I'm based out of the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area in Great Falls, Virginia. You see, I live in the middle of the woods. My background is in computer science. Undergraduate degree from Randolph-Macon, close to Richmond, and a graduate degree in computer science from Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. So I've been doing AI and computer science stuff pretty much since the 80s, early 80s, mid to late 80s, say. So I'm a little bit of a nerd, if you can't tell. I've been running businesses and building businesses for about 25-ish years. Consulting businesses and product companies. I'm recently in the middle of doing a startup for a patient search and patient matching startup called Avant Health. That's a lot of fun. And I apply the tools and techniques we're going to talk about in this semester in healthcare IT and informatics in everything I do. So it's directly applicable in my line of work, and I think some of my insights as a full-time tool builder and practitioner in the market might be helpful for you to hear about what's going on, what are the newest things, and possibly kind of the ups and downs, as it were, for building software companies in this industry. Before I got into healthcare, I was in national security when I was young, and then after that, I did a lot of international consulting in Asia. I did a finance company for a number of years before getting into healthcare almost 10 years ago. So I've done a lot of things. My healthcare background in particular has been influenced greatly from my national security work when I was much, much younger, on the beginning of my career, not towards the end. So a lot of the algorithms and techniques that I'll talk about or that I use in my daily course of work are directly related to things I did when I was a kid. So pretty cool stuff. Let's see here. I'm a lifelong entrepreneur. I've been doing that, building companies for forever, it seems. Father of 4 sons, 24, 22, 20, and 17 in 6 days. So I'm really busy with family life and, of course, building my business. But I will tell you this. I get so much enjoyment from teaching that this is probably the favorite thing I do every week. So I'm really looking forward to the class and answering your questions and helping you learn more about healthcare IT and how the technology and solutions apply to delivering better patient healthcare. So I'm a total nerd on that stuff, so I think we'll have a good time discussing it. In healthcare IT, frankly, right now is a great time for the industry. It's expanding rapidly. New technologies are coming in from other industries rather. And healthcare, a slow adopter traditionally, is really beginning to get advanced technology in the forms of AI, networking, architecture, and so forth to do things like predictive medicine, to share medical records, and so forth. So a lot of great advances that are happening right now today, and we'll cover a lot of that in the course as we go through it. Some of the cool things I did when I was younger is I worked in the .com industry, and I do see some parallels between the explosive growth of .coms back in the 90s to what's going on in healthcare today and the technology, particularly opportunities around medical record sharing. So this could be a new health network that all kinds of applications pop up on as patient records are being more freely shared between providers and patients on cell phones on a purpose-built network. just like the internet. So it could be cool. One thing I want to make mention of is these 8 weeks go by quickly. You probably already know that. But to that end, I want you to stay on top of the work. Please use me as a resource anytime you need help. I will be online on Blackboard every single day. So leave questions there, post in the general discussion board if you have any questions that are good for the entire group to hear. I also will have office hours. I think that's important for us to talk face to face, as it were. And so generally, I'll send out a Zoom link every week for Thursdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Sometimes it might be a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but I'll try do my best to accommodate those in different time zones, of course. I'm East Coast time zone. I will also have office hours established on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So again, I'll send out a Zoom link and always available during that time for sure. But do not be shy. If you have a question, if you have a need or desire to meet and talk, let's schedule some time. I will book the time, probably in the evenings. It's more convenient for those who work. But I do work out of my house. This is my office. So if you need to talk during the day, we can figure that out too. So we'll talk via email on the discussion boards to make those arrangements. But I am your resource to learn the material. So absolutely leverage me 100% to the extent that you need it. Lastly, I think really just have fun. You're going to learn a lot. It's going to go very fast. We will have a test at the end of the course, and we will have a really cool semester-long project. So those should generate a lot of discussion, and I'm looking forward to giving this version of the class to you this year. So thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you on the 22nd.
Yes, couple days.